You're gonna do everything, what?
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but I've just got, you know,
Yeah,
I've just
but
got
now
some.
you've got people videoing you and live, whatever that is Debbie does. So
Yeah.
you've got
Live
more
streaming.
than just here one.
You have
If
the
Yeah,
whole
but even
world.
without that, do you think I should, if there's only just a handful of us?
No.
No, I'm gonna do whatever needs to be done. I'm gonna do it wholeheartedly.
Well, during this stuff that's all going on, there's this one certain church that I heard about. It was on TV. They canceled all public gatherings, but the ministers still have to be at church preaching and doing their duty,
Yep.
what they're called to do.
And I would.
And there will not, if there's not going to be a soul there. So this one pastor, what he did, he took a picture, he pulled everybody's picture up, individual pictures, and he pinned them to the pews. So he was looking at his regular attendees, and that was on the news, William. That was on the news. I saw that, and I thought, oh, what a cool idea.
Oh,
On
Yeah.
TV?
I just had one of those
I gotta see that.
moments.
Okay.
Okay, so what if we took that and go to the next level? When all this is said and done, right? When it's all, when it's weeks, months, maybe behind us. We all get back together again. We return to, well, I don't know, maybe it'll never be business as usual again. I hope
Yeah, we
I hope
just
this is
don't
gonna
know.
change us. But what if we took that idea?
Mm-hmm.
What did he do? He had pictures of all these people and he puts them in the pew.
Right.
What if you did that every Sunday for somebody who was missing?
Oh, I love that
Good
idea.
idea.
I love that.
And what if every Sunday, maybe it sounds kind of, but what if every Sunday you took those collectors of photos that you brought and you brought them to the altar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pray for the missing.
And prayed over them.
And pray over.
See,
Mhm.
and I don't have that anymore like I used to, but I used to have pictures of everybody that was here. And early on Sunday morning, you didn't know that you were in church already.
You laid hands on us,
I
right?
had I had pictures. You know, we'd taken pictures. We did a photo thing, and I took a piece of paper and I put all the pictures on there, and I went to the altar with it,
Thank you.
with your name on it, because you know back then I might not have remembered your name.
Thank you.
You know, put faces with names.
You can still take my picture to the altar.
Right?
My name. My
I
name.
just take you.
You can take me to the altar any way you want to.
Hey, see,
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah.
That's great.
Can I get a witness?
Amen.
Yeah.
Back to the altar.
The president where I used to work, he was a very devout Christian man. Came out at a meeting one day, had everybody that worked in that place out there, and he said, some of you people really think you're something. And that got everybody's head to turn and look at him. He said, I want you to know right now that a person that has worked for me for 20 years, they don't even have to punch their time card anymore, because I know they'll be there every time these doors are opened. He says, that's something about a 20-year person, that you can't put that same outlook on a person that's been here a year, or a person.
They
that's
haven't
been-
proved themselves.
They've proved themselves. And he meant that.
How many think though that in church that we still need to prove ourselves every day?
Every
Right.
day.
Right.
Every day.
Mhm.
And it's not about punching the time clock
We're
either.
serving toward a higher calling.
There you go.
We walk daily with him.
Amen.
Repent daily. Start fresh.
Well, the snow's let up a little bit.
Yes.
It's
And-
still coming down.
Let me
God's blessing us.
let me give you something from 2 Corinthians in the 2nd chapter. Paul's talking. And check this out. Now you have to think about it a bit if you can. Let me read the first verse. But I determined this in myself, that I would not come again to you in sorrow. For if I make you sorrowful, then who is he who makes you glad but the one who is made sorrowful by me? You know, Paul didn't get any pleasure about telling the Corinthians
No.
what was wrong, what was going on. But he goes on, he says, I wrote this very thing to you, lest when I came I should have sorrow over those from whom I ought to have joy, having confidence in you, all that my joy is the joy of you all. For out of much affliction and anguish of heart I wrote to you for many years, with many tears. Not that you should be grieved, but that you might know the love which I have so abundantly for you. But if anyone has caused grief, he has not grieved me, but all of you, to some extent, not to be too severe. This punishment which was inflicted by the majority is sufficient for such a man, so that on the contrary, you ought rather to forgive and comfort him, lest perhaps such a one be swallowed up with too much sorrow. Therefore, I urge you to reaffirm your love to him. For to this end I also wrote, that I might put you to the test, whether you are obedient in all things. Now whom you forgive anything, I also forgive. For if indeed I have forgiven anything, I have forgiven that one for your sakes in the presence of Christ,